Hey everybody, we're on our way up to a friend's house that I met at the National Clydesdale sale 2 years ago. He has a pair or a team of black Clydesdale mares. One of them is young and 5 years old and registered, and I'm thinking about buying her for myself to use and to breed to Oliver. And the other one is old and unregistered and has a foot issue called Canker. He called me the other day and said that he's tried everything he can try in his with his setup and his finances, and she's going to have to be put to sleep. And he didn't want to just keep one since he wanted a team, and all his equipment requires a team. So I said, well, I'll buy the younger one for me. I said, don't put to sleep the older one yet. Let me try to see if I can rehab her and save her first. So I knew with the channel and all the support we have, and with me not going to work every day now, that we might be able to, pull off another Oliver type miracle. I don't really need or want the older mare because she's not registered, so I can't use her as a brood mare or breeder, but I just know she's a great horse and she's sweet, and he's bragged on her a bunch, and I love her conformation. And
you actually helped him find her too.
I helped him find her, yeah. So I really just kind of felt led to try to help her. I called a couple draft horse rescues and tried to get her a home, and none of them would take her, or the two I talked to couldn't take her going into winter, because it does cost a fortune to feed these things over the winter, and then dealing with Canker is an uphill fight that most people lose. So we're up against it trying to help her, but we should have a lot of fun with the younger one.
They're both trained to pull.
Yeah.
And the younger one.
Yeah,
Can you ride the younger one?
You can ride both of them. Right now, the older one is not lame, he says. It's just progressing towards that. And his vet, he's been to his local vet and to the Columbia vet at the university, and the university said she needs an operation that costs a fortune, basically.
Yeah.
So with her being older, then he's already poured a lot of money into her. He poured a lot of money into buying the team this year, and now he is also having some other family issues where he's taking care of some elderly relatives, and his job has made him go back to work 6 days a week now instead of 5. He's just swamped. So even though I keep saying we are not a rescue, we're a for-profit horse farm where I raise Missouri Foxtrotters and train them and show them. That's what I primarily do for a living. Every once in a while, one of these horses like Oliver or the pony get my attention, and I have to see if I can help. So that's what we're going to do right now. And
heading up there now. We're about 40 minutes off, probably.
Yeah, 30 minutes off, probably. Yeah. So it's exciting, but a little nerve-wracking too, because we don't know what we're getting into. And some people theorize that Canker is caused from advanced thrush, but we don't really know that for a fact. So I have dealt with and watched my grandpa deal with really bad hoof issues. I haven't really had any on our farm because we've always done the maintenance, but I know some tricks of the trade, over the years I've learned from the old timers. I'm going to try that, and if we have to raise the money for the surgery, we'll see if we can do that. The main thing is we're going to need to keep her in
shavings, clean.
A foot deep shavings 24/7. We already go through about a pallet of shavings every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's just with doing our minimal stall cleaning. So that's going to be the most expensive and hardest part. The medication and the treatments that I'm going to come up with for the first 6 weeks or 2 months will be home remedies that won't cost a whole lot. And if they don't work, then we'll move on.
See what else we can do.
Yeah, during that time we'll go to my regular vet because I really trust him, and then we'll reschedule with the university vet if she's going to need a surgery.
Okie dokie. There they are out in the pasture.
Hi, girls. Okay, everybody, this is my friend Brandon. And this is everybody. This is YouTube. Well, say hello to the entire world is watching you now, so don't feel uncomfortable or anything. We just got up here. We saw the horses on the way in, but now if I, end up with 2 Clydesdales, I need to know how to set mine.
4, Jer. You'll have 4.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Horse math. It just goes up and up and up. So I already have a Pioneer forecarp, but mine has the shafts coming out right here, but it does have this hole for, what do you call this? A single?
Your tongue.
For your tongue. Yeah. For the tongue, yeah. And then this is eveners.
That's this is your evener, and these are single trees. So together you got a double tree.
I have some of these in my hayloft. I can put them on there, but I wanted to film it so that I know.
Okay, so
how
you know what it looks like.
How to set it up. And then what about the length of the tongue? How do you know?
They're 11 to 12 feet generally.
Okay, this right here, all you do is
that's
just
your stop. Your ring for your neck yoke fits back against this, and that's what stops your load. When your load wants to come up against it, that's what stops you.
Okay, so, and then you just keep it tight enough that ring doesn't come off?
Tight enough, yeah.
So you'll back them up,
yep.
Hook it up tight enough to those to where
you're going to bring it up here and you're going to put this in first. Once you've got that in, then you're going to hook them to your single trees.
Yeah, and
you don't ever want to hook your single trees first.
Okay.
If you take off, you got a problem with the tongue.
All right.
Flopping in the wind, going everywhere.
That's what I needed to know.
Yeah. And she's got a brand on her. It's a Freeze brand. I don't know why these words up there.
She does have a Freeze brand on her. That's funny.
The younger mare is probably, the old mare is not wild at all, but she's more loose. She's standoffish. She's just standoffish.
Yeah, sometimes she's not.
And they're not hard to catch.
Just when people are watching.
Yeah, exactly. When the world's looking. Yeah.
She'll come right
Yeah, she'll come up here.
What do you think, Becca? Would you feel like Mare off of Brave on that?
Yeah. It looks just like that horse.
I have some video of her being, well, you saw her at the sale, but I have some video of him at the sale the day before, right?
Hey, beauty.
When's the last time you been rode?
Sale.
I've not actually ridden her with the saddle since I've got her, but I've had my grandkids on her.
So the older mare wouldn't let anyone catch her, so he just opened the gate and had her follow the younger mare across their driveway to a barn lot that they have. Once she was over there, he was able to get the halter on. He said that wasn't normal, and usually he can get her out in the pasture. You can see as she's walking, it doesn't really look like she's in a ton of pain, which is awesome with the issue that she has going on.
Yeah, I see that stuff down in there.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Easy. Let me see it.
Ooh.
See?
Yeah.
And it had been out in here. Now I've got this down in here cleared up.
Yeah.
But this up in here is still doing its thing.
Yeah.
Put her down there. Let me see it. Let me see it. See how that's still running?
Mm-hmm.
There's what we're looking at. And she's still doing it on this side. Over there, it's all cleared up over here.
And there's none in the front, though, huh?
No. Keegan down there at the university says that he's confident that he can get it.
Hey, you.
Easy, baby.
Why don't we be friends, okay?
Easy, baby.
You know.
She's a little standoffish.
Here, hold this for me and point it at her mouth. I want to. They told you she was 16.
Yeah, they sold her to me as 15, but I think she's 20.
Oh, baby. What did that guy tell you that had owned her?
He told me she was 16 or 17.
Okay. Why are you doing that?
You need to hold her.
Oh.
Easy. 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 Ooh. Ooh. Easy, baby.
Oh, that's a good girl. Big old tall feet.
Mm-hmm.
She got different looking feet than Oliver.
Really?
Yeah, they're really different. There's no chance she's bred, right?
No. She hasn't been exposed to anything since she was here.
When you shoe them, do you use stocks or does he just shoe
He
'em?
used stocks. Yeah, it was just stocks.
Do you know how tall she stands? You don't know.
Slightly over
Just-
16, but I'm
yeah.
not sure exactly.
She looks similar to Oliver. She looks a little smaller.
She's not as
actually.
heavy as Oliver. Actually, when these two mares are side by side, they're pretty
close.
in
Well,
height.
she's uphill
And
right
that's
now.
the
so-
reason I bought that mare, is just because I knew she was matching up well in height.
I'll just do some training on her to where she can be shod without stocks and
Yeah. And
make
that's
her behave perfect. And
I don't know that he would have had to have. I think any draft horse that comes through there, he automatically puts him in the stocks. But yeah, that's why I'm glad to see her go to you, is because she's going to get, you know, what she deserves. Because she's a very nice mare.
Yeah.
Okay, they're all loaded up and we are headed home. I bought the young mare for me to mess with and to breed to Oliver, and Brandon gave us the old mare because he thought between our effort and the channel's support, we might be able to give her a second chance at
We're at a
life.
gas station on our way home. Here's the girls. So this one in the front, her name, she's the younger one, and her name is Beauty. It's like size Black Beauty. So we'll be calling her Beauty, I'm sure. And then the older girl back her name is Blue Moon, supposedly. I think the couple that had her were calling her Babe. I don't think that that's like what she was probably called before. They just, you know, kind of a nickname for her. But we're thinking about renaming her and calling her Luna, cause Moon. Let us know what you think when you get her out. Maybe you can see her better. But between Babe or Luna, I think she looks like Luna to me. So they're both doing good back here. This little girl's enjoying her hay, aren't ya? Yes. We are definitely excited about these two new girls, but also a little bit nervous, to be honest. Luna is going to be, you know, a lot of work and care, but we are really hoping and praying we can help her the best we can, figure out exactly what she is needing so that she can make a full recovery and fully heal. So your prayers, your hope, your belief is much appreciated for Luna. For those just wondering, who are wanting to support Luna on this healing journey, you can find all that information in the description of this video. But just so everybody is perfectly clear, we are not a non-for-profit rescue, or at least we say we are not a rescue. We just help a horse out from time to time that pulls at our heartstrings. Not that they all don't, but sometimes you just feel more led or called in a certain area. Of course, at the moment, we do not know if Luna is going to need a surgery or not. We're going to get her into our vet as soon as possible. So the things that she is going to need right now are just supportive care, just like the medication and wraps for her hooves, lots of shavings. We have to keep her stall nice and dry and clean. So we'll be going through a lot of that type of stuff and feed. Of course, we do not want anybody to feel guilty or pressured to do this. I'm just putting this out there for the people that do ask if they feel led and called in this area. So you can find all that information in the description. I'll also put our email there if you want to email us and ask any questions or anything like that. We are so excited about these two girls, and we hope you all are too. There's definitely going to be more to come.